All right. Okay, it looks like we're recording. We're recording. Hi, everybody. All right, so today we're going to go over some things. I'm going to mute you all. Mute all. Okay. So I'm going to go over some things with you guys today. Lisa wanted me to go over the iPad incentive. If there's anything that you need to ask while I'm talking, just go ahead and put it in the chat box and I will look at it there. I'm going to grab my incentive for the iPad. I just got off leadership, so off the phone with leadership. I wanted to verify one more time that it doesn't matter if you have pending reps that came on before July 11th or not. You are able to end up, those people count towards the incentive. Okay, so the incentive says on it for new representatives who placed their first order, in bold letters it says first order, on or after July 11th. Okay, so if your new rep has already placed an order, God bless you, they don't qualify. Okay, but if they've already placed an order before July 11th, they don't qualify to earn this incentive. Any new representative that has come on, and this includes you guys here, if you came on after July 11th and you've already placed your orders, started to place your orders, you qualify for this. But for leadership representatives, if you have pending reps that have not placed orders yet, it doesn't matter if they came on in January or May, they still qualify to earn this as well. And I wanted to specify that. In order to end up getting the iPad, you need to have, oh, I'm so sorry. You need to have $3,000 of sales during the incentive period. The incentive period runs from campaign 23, which starts on October 17th, and then it goes through campaign 26. So you have the opportunity in those 4 campaigns to get $3,000 in sales between you and your team. So what they want you to do is start building a team as well. So bringing on new representatives, and their sales count towards that $3,000 total. So say you sold, say in campaign 23, you sold $500. You had $500 in sales, but your new rep that you brought on had 150. So that would count for $650 in that campaign for your towards your $3,000. I will show you guys. I'm going to go on and show you on well, I'm on 2.0. I don't know if anybody else is still on the old system, but you can look down here where it says sales incentives. This has all the incentives that are going on right now for us. So you have the Grand Fiesta and you have the Build the Love. So you can find the information that you need here, like the guide that I have. You guys can find there, so you don't have to worry about like what you're missing. All the frequently asked questions, all the guidelines, what exactly the iPad is that you're going to be earning. So it goes over, so where is it at? What version of the iPad will I receive? So it says that it'll be a 9.7 inch, 32 gigabyte iPad with Wi-Fi. Color of iPad is subject to change. If for some reason your iPad is damaged upon receipt, you must return it to the vendor within 30 days to receive a replacement. So if you have questions, you can always talk to the customer service. They have that on there, or you can contact your upline and ask them, because we have been versed in reading these with a microscope as to what we're supposed to do with them. So so that's the Build the Love. How do I look at chats while I'm doing this? Oh, there. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about the iPad incentive? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So Vicki, if I bring a new rep on now, she can start working towards earning that?
Yes, she can.
Okay, and she has until
campaign 26, so it's 23 through 26.
Okay, because I have someone who's very interested in joining, but she said she doesn't think she wants to join right now. So I want to try to maybe coax her a little bit.
Right, and don't forget that we have the opportunity meetings as well like this. So there's one at 8 o'clock tonight that Lisa shared, I think yesterday, with the link.
Right, but she doesn't have a computer right now. That's her big thing. So this would be an awesome thing for her.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it would help her with that. And you can also, she doesn't have to have a computer to do Zoom. You can do it on your iPhone. Or, well, not just iPhone, your smartphone, period. Like you can end up doing it from there.
So you can download the app to that and just view it on there.
Right. Well, I mean, if she goes into the email and clicks the link on the email, it'll bring up everything and get her all started on it for her phone.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other questions? Pam, about the credit on your account, it doesn't give me a choice to pay all or partial. Go on Avon credit. How do I get around this? Unmute yourself and ask me. I'm not quite sure what I'm following. Can you unmute yourself? All right, I unmuted you, Pam.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so on Sunday evening, I put in an order, and I just wanted to go ahead and pay for the entire amount.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I got to the end, it would, okay, my order amount was for $187. It took $100 to the credit, and then it left the $87 for me to pay. So there was nothing showing. Now, if I put the entire $187 into the amount for me to pay, then it was saying that I was overpaid. I don't understand why. I mean, would it have come out correctly and not put it towards the credit if I...
Are you on Avon 2.0?
Yes.
That's why. I'm sorry, Vicki, I didn't mean to jump in, but you can go into your account and pay beforehand. Otherwise, it's only going to let you pay what it says you need, and then you can go back in and make another payment afterwards, like, because it'll figure out your total. So you said you had the $100 credit, so it took that $100 credit and said you had to pay the other $80-some. So if you pay that $80-some, because I had this problem when I first switched over to 2.0, I wanted to pay my balance and it wouldn't let me. So then I had to go in and make a separate payment by going into where it says pay Avon. And then I made that payment as well.
I don't understand why.
They did it like that to avoid orders going on hold.
Repeat that again.
They did it like that to avoid orders from going on hold.
Oh.
There were, orders would go on hold and then people wouldn't know that they had to pay it.
Okay, so in case maybe your credit card didn't have enough room on it or something?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's A computer talking to B computer, and they don't talk as fast as we want to work. So, so they're gonna sit there and tell you you have to pay this amount, and then B computer's like, well, wait, they need to pay this amount too. So you just need to give it a quick beat and let it. You'll pay your 87. And then you'll end up getting an email saying, okay, this is what your remainder is. So you can go in even the next day and pay what that remainder is, and there won't be any holds. But they're trying to do away with having hold orders, so they're going to make you pay something as you place your order if you're over your credit limit.
I'm on 2.0. I've never had that happen. When I go in to pay my bill,
Mary, how long have you been with Avon?
4.5 years.
That's why.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because usually it'll give me an option to pay whatever my balance is, and then it'll have a next option. This much is due with campaign da-da-da-da.
Yeah, no. No.
Oh. So it's different for all of us now.
It's different with your seniority, basically.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, I understand.
Latrice,
I don't agree with having to do two different things, to pay it all off.
right.
But okay, if that's the way it works, it's probably just because they don't know my credit record or anything.
Exactly. You're gonna earn your stripes with Avon, basically. So if you're a newer rep like Pam is, and Latrice, I see that you chatted about getting a credit limit. If you are a newer representative, if you were extended credit, which is very, very rare right now, if you were extended credit by Avon, it's basically if you have a $100 credit with Avon, you have a $200 order, you have to pay $100 to get your order shipped to you. After you have established, and then you have to pay that other $100 before you place your next order. Let me clear that up. So you have to make sure that you're clearing your balance before you place your next order as a new representative. As you become an established representative, which is after your first 7 campaigns, so it's like a probation period, if you want to call it that, like how we have it, like regular JOBs, you have your 90-day probation period. So after your probation period of your 7 campaigns, if you show in good faith that you have been continually placing orders consistently and you've been paying them and you've not had any I call them late fees just because I used to work in the video rental business. So, your fee, like if you don't have any, if you're paying on time and everything like that, placing orders, then Avon will review your account and see if they will give you credit or increase the credit that you have. And over the years, you will end up increasing it even more. Like when I started, I was given a $200 credit when I started a little over 6 years ago when I started. I'm now up to, I think, like $600. So it's based off of like your, how well you run your business, and they know that you're going to be paying it and things like that. So, yeah, that, I hope that answers everybody's questions about that. Does anybody, is everybody excited about the Fiesta incentive? So, I want to be on a beach in June in Mexico. I'm all excited about it. And, I have to show you guys, I don't even know how to go about this. So like it takes 5,000 points to get just you to get to that, that cruise, or not cruise, the vacation. What I suggest is that everybody comes up with a plan, like a written plan, like make a plan, break it down by campaigns. What are you going to do in the first 4 campaigns? Campaign 23 through 26 is like the kickstart. So you can, what do they call it? Because it was so darn cute what they called it. The Vominos Head Start. I think it's so darn cute. So in that time, you can end up earning incentive points. And even if you are an established leader, you can end up earning points during that time frame. So if you bring on traditional qualified new recruits, not Alma new recruits, you can end up earning points, and it's 300 points. And again, like if you go to right here, if you look here, they have the flyer and the guide and everything. So everything that I have here, I printed it off, and as you can see on my wall, like that's where I put everything of importance. I just tape it to my wall. So that's where you would end up finding that stuff. And but you get 300 points for traditional new recruits. If you are a representative that has not started leadership yet, or you're just starting leadership, but you have, like, you're a promoter or a star promoter, if you promote to bronze ambassador during those 4 campaigns, 23 through 26, you'll get 500 points. And if you mentor somebody who gets to bronze ambassador, you get 250 points. So during those 4 campaigns coming up on the 17th, you can end up, sorry, I keep getting pop-ups. You can end up earning points, and that'll help you during the other incentive period, which starts right after campaign 26, campaign 1, sorry, and it goes to campaign 8. So you can end up earning. Now, the nice thing about this is you earn as you go. So they have, like, if you haven't heard it yet, once you get to 1,000 points, you earn a towel. 2,000 points, then you have the towel on the tote. 3,000 points, towel, tote, mirror, and brush set. And then the 5,000 points, you have earned it for a trip for 1. And if you want to bring somebody along with you, it's 7,000 points. There are buy-ins for this. If you earn it, you can end up buying somebody else in. You can't buy yourself in if you haven't earned it. Just to clear that up. If you earned it and you don't want to go, there is payouts as well for it. But I'm sorry, but y'all need to go. It's if you haven't gone on an Avon trip, they roll out the red carpet for us, and it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. And so take a look at it and make a plan. The time to look at it is right now. The time to make your plan is right now. There are different charts. This one was I found this one on Tuesdays with Teresa. This is one that she has made, and I really do like it. It's very simple, and it breaks it down. And I've already, like you saw, like I already put in like what my goals are on there, so I know what I need to make each campaign. So I printed 2 of them. I printed this one as my worksheet, my goal sheet, and then I printed another one for me to actually keep track. There was another one out there that was a little more bright and vibrant, and it didn't work well for me, but everybody has their own way of doing things. So let me take a look at notes real fast. Yeah, so the campaign 23 books, they are still having issues with getting them. I've read, I read that they were supposed to be available at the beginning of this week to be sent out. But I also read yesterday that it's going to be next week that they're going to be sending them out. If you order them on there and it lets you, like, it should automatically mail out to you, but I would definitely check before next Tuesday, before the 16th. I would definitely call customer service and check if you haven't gotten an email or anything like that. I think that's all. I mean, that's all that I was supposed to cover. I'm gonna stop sharing my page. Is there anything on here that you guys wanted to go over? Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys, because I found it and I was like all excited that I found it. And so watch me. Oh, I know why I can't find it right there. Okay, so in Avon 2.0, when you're here, and I don't know, again, like, I don't know if you don't have Avon 2.0, I'm sorry, I can't help. But I was looking here and they have the message center. Have you guys checked your message center? Like, it says, see, it doesn't let you know right there if you have messages or not. But here, look, I have messages. This is, and it has the dates on here. This is introducing 2.0, blah, 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 blah. But look at it, says product updates. Right here, product updates, you got to click on it. This is something that was back ordered for one of my customers. It's now telling me that it's available on September 18th. I ordered it. I think that's when I ordered it, and then it was available. I was able to get it for campaign 21. The same with with these earrings. So if you're not getting emails or any notifications about, like, orders, stuff that you have tried to order but it's telling you that you can't, or you've clicked the notify me when available button, this is where they're notifying you, is in your message center. So if you don't check it, then you're not gonna know, unless they send you an email. I think I've gotten an email. I think.
I got an email once from them on an item that I was waiting for myself, and I almost deleted it as spam because it came up. It didn't come up from Avon. It came up as an email from my email address.
Right. Yeah.
So weird.
So Pam, the shortages that we're having right now, Avon has sent emails out to us as to their explanations. We do have shortages during Christmas. We've just never seen them this early before. So when you are sharing your brochures, and I guess all new representatives should know this, that when you are sharing your brochures, especially around the Christmas holiday season, let your customers know that that if there's something that they like, they should order it quickly, or it might not be available. And that's how I let my customers, I let them know that, I mean, that's one thing that that we've struggled with over the years. They have gotten better with it. I know that I'm a weather geek, so I check out my weather app a lot, and there have been a lot of storms in the Pacific, a lot of storms, more than I've ever seen before. So I'm just curious as to if that is part of the reason that we're having issues getting some of our products. Jen, unmute yourself and ask me about your demo order question.
Okay, it's actually not for me. It's been such a long time since I had to worry about this, but she's a new rep and she is telling me she's not getting demo prices. Am I doing something, is there something different that's going on, or am I not understanding about the demo ordering anymore, or what? Did that change, or?
No.
Okay, so should she get demo prices?
Yes. All representatives get demo prices. It just depends on what sales level you are as to what demo price you get. So if she's
That's
not
what I-
President's Club, obviously, she's getting the regular,
Right, that's what I
Right.
thought, and so if it says demo C, which is what, contender or whatever it is,
Yes.
and it's 1124, and then it's PRP, which is the President's Club.
Yes.
She's getting it for 1174. She should be getting it at that price, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, and she just sent me a second email that she's not, so I guess I'm gonna have to call.
So is it showing up on her invoice that she's not getting it for 1174, or is it?
You know, I told her that and everything, but either she's not getting my calls or my emails, or either I'm going to try and touch base with her again and see. She said her email, I'm trying to get an answer regarding the demos and trying to order, but I don't get the price listed in the book. I get the normal price, not the representative prices. I'm getting very frustrated with this process and would like an answer, which I did answer her. I called her and sent her an email, but I don't know.
Okay.
So I'll try and call her again. Yeah, I know. In the card it shows regular price. I know that, and when we get our invoice, there's a
price adjustment.
price
The
adjustment.
books have been something that I've had to price adjust as well when I get my brochures, because I invoice myself.
Yeah.
And I've had to adjust the prices on those because, like, it's not even adjusting those prices, showing that I'm spending over $100 on books.
Yeah, I know. I had
But
one.
my invoice does not show that. So, like, as I'm checking out, like, it'll say that I'm spending over $100 in books, but my invoice is not reflecting that. So, like, I'm not concerned.
Right.
But as a representative, I can understand that. Stacy wants to know, is she placing a $50 order?
Hold on.
And Devin is right. It will show in the cart as regular price. It won't show our demo pricing.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. No,
she's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call her and see what's going on.
Yep.
So, all right. I knew the answer, but I just wanted to double check. You know how that goes.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I think that's it. I want to make sure. Is there anything else while I'm on 2.0 that you guys need to see or anything? Have you looked at the Avon Social? That's the one thing Lisa wanted to show you guys, is the sweeps. Hold on. So the My Sweeps, it changes. They've been doing it quite frequently, actually. This is the newest one, the Velvet, and you see that it ends October 15th. You can end up, I don't think I can click on this. But when you go into Post Creator, no, not Post Creator, Content Planner. Good Lord. Down here, it'll have My Sweeps, and you have business page cover. So like on your Facebook, you can change your business page to have these. They have different posts that you can end up running on there as well. And then you have boostable posts that don't have as much wording in them, because that's something Facebook doesn't like, is a boostable post shouldn't have a lot of like words in the picture. They just like to have pictures. So boostable posts, if you have a lot of print in your picture that you're trying to, it doesn't like it and wants to kick it out. So you can do these. You can print or pick one of these and do, I'll do one for you guys. I already did one yesterday. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's do this one. It has a copy tip. So I can, usually you're able to like just copy and paste. But we'll do it that way. And then when you do add website link, you go down to my sweeps and it has your sweeps right there. Pick the places that you want it to go, which you should already have linked, and then you can schedule the post. And I'll do it, let's see, let's do it today at, oh yeah, 2 p.m. That'll work. I already had one go out at 9 this morning. So we'll schedule that and it'll schedule it. Maybe. There we go. All right. Now, if you want to check on those things, you go to Prospect Center and see who's clicked on them and everything. And right here you have respond, contact, and sweeps. And right here you have a sweeps. This is one of my customers actually, and I'm friends with her on Facebook. So mine went out yesterday, so she's already like signed up for it and everything. You can look at the last one as well to see. And there's another one of my customers. So she's signed up. Now, if you want to see what it looks like when you click on like your little link and everything, this is what it'll show up. This is how it does. 10 winners, and then you enter all your names and I agree, sign me up, no, I'm not a robot, submit and enter. And that's how it'll look to your customers and and people that are clicking on it to actually go to it. So yeah, that's that. And they have training on it. And Scott Kramer, if you're on Facebook, he has a meeting tomorrow night at 7 p.m. that like a live that he's doing with the brains that's going to be on there as well. So I'm going to stop sharing. Is there any, I'm going to, let's see, is there any other questions before I stop recording? And I have to make sure I have everybody's names. Janine Kurgan. Let's see. That's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yay! All right, I'm going to stop the recording.